Social Security is a vital program in the United States, touching the lives of nearly every American at some point. Established in 1935 during the Great Depression, it was designed to provide financial security and peace of mind to those who are retired, disabled, or have lost a family breadwinner. Over the decades, Social Security has become a cornerstone of the nation's safety net, helping to reduce poverty and provide stability for millions. Today, Social Security provides a safety net for more than 65 million Americans, including retirees, people with disabilities, and children and spouses of deceased workers. It's a program that transcends generations, offering support not just to the elderly, but to families and individuals facing unexpected challenges. Retirees depend on Social Security to supplement their income after decades of hard work. Disabled workers, who may have had their careers cut short by illness or injury, rely on these benefits to maintain their independence and dignity. And for families who have lost a loved one, Social Security can be a crucial source of financial support, helping them navigate a difficult transition. The program was created in response to widespread poverty among older Americans during the Great Depression. Since then, it has evolved to cover a broader range of needs, adapting to the changing demographics and economic realities of the country. Social Security is funded by payroll taxes, which are collected from workers and their employers. Every time you receive a paycheck, a portion is automatically set aside to help fund the program. This system is known as pay-as-you-go, meaning today's workers are supporting today's beneficiaries. These payroll taxes are a shared responsibility, with both employees and employers contributing a percentage of wages. Self-employed individuals also pay into the system, ensuring that nearly everyone who works contributes to the program's ongoing strength. The money collected goes into special trust funds, which are used exclusively to pay benefits and administrative costs. This structure helps ensure that Social Security remains a dedicated source of support for those who need it most. For many seniors, Social Security is a lifeline. It provides a steady, reliable income that helps cover essential expenses like groceries, utilities, and medical bills. Without these benefits, millions of older Americans would struggle to make ends meet. Social Security ensures that seniors can afford basic necessities such as housing, food, and healthcare. It allows them to live with dignity and independence, even after they've stopped working. For those who can no longer work due to a disability, Social Security provides crucial financial support. Disability benefits help cover the costs of daily living and medical care, offering a sense of security to individuals and their families during challenging times. Applying for disability benefits can be a complex process, but Social Security is there to help guide people through it, ensuring that those who qualify receive the assistance they need. The program also offers survivor benefits to families who have lost a breadwinner. These benefits can help children, spouses, and even dependent parents cope with the financial impact of losing a loved one. Survivor benefits are designed to help families stay afloat during incredibly difficult times, providing a measure of stability and hope for the future. Social Security is more than just a government program. It's a promise to support Americans through life's most significant transitions, ensuring that no one is left behind. Social Security, a cornerstone of retirement security for generations of Americans, is now facing a challenge unlike any it has seen before. For decades, this program has provided a vital safety net, ensuring that millions of seniors, disabled individuals, and survivors have a steady source of income. But today, the future of Social Security is uncertain, and the stakes could not be higher. Experts warn that the program is projected to run out of money to pay full benefits within the next decade or so. The trust funds that support Social Security are being depleted faster than they are being replenished, and unless significant changes are made, the program will only be able to pay a portion of promised benefits. One of the main reasons for this looming crisis is demographic change. People are living longer than ever before, which means they are drawing benefits for more years. At the same time, birth rates have declined, resulting in fewer children being born to grow up and join the workforce. Advances in healthcare and living standards have extended life expectancy, a remarkable achievement, but one that puts additional pressure on programs like Social Security. As more people reach retirement age and live longer, the number of beneficiaries continues to rise. Meanwhile, with fewer young people entering the workforce, there are simply not enough workers paying payroll taxes to support each retiree. This shift in the population means the ratio of workers to beneficiaries is shrinking year after year. The shrinking worker-to-beneficiary ratio is putting unprecedented strain on the Social Security system. As the number of contributors declines and the number of recipients grows, the financial foundation of the program becomes increasingly unstable. If lawmakers do not act soon to address these challenges, Social Security will be forced to reduce benefits for future retirees. This could mean smaller monthly checks, delayed retirement ages, or other difficult changes that would impact millions of Americans. The consequences of inaction would be devastating for the nearly 70 million Americans who rely on Social Security for their financial well-being. For many, these benefits are the difference between living in dignity and falling into poverty. The looming crisis is not just a matter of numbers, it's a challenge that will affect families, communities, and the very fabric of American society. As the Social Security crisis looms larger, lawmakers across the country are actively debating a range of potential solutions. The future of this vital program is at stake, and the decisions made today will impact millions of Americans for generations to come. In congressional hearings and policy meetings, experts, advocates, and politicians are weighing the pros and cons of each proposal, seeking a path forward that balances fiscal responsibility with the needs of retirees, workers, and vulnerable populations. One of the most widely discussed proposals is to gradually raise the retirement age. This would mean that people would need to work longer before they could start collecting Social Security benefits. Supporters argue that as life expectancy increases, it makes sense for people to spend more years in the workforce. They believe this change could help ensure the program's solvency by reducing the number of years people receive benefits. However, critics worry that this could disproportionately affect those in physically demanding jobs or people with health issues, who may not be able to work longer. Another major proposal is to increase payroll taxes, particularly on higher earners. By raising the cap on taxable income or increasing the payroll tax rate, lawmakers hope to bring in more revenue to fund Social Security. Proponents say this approach would strengthen the program without cutting benefits, and that those who earn more can afford to contribute a bit extra. Opponents, however, caution that higher taxes could have economic consequences and may be unpopular with some voters. Some proposals focus on expanding the program rather than cutting or limiting it. Advocates for expansion argue that Social Security benefits are already too modest for many retirees, and that increasing payments could help reduce poverty among seniors. Ideas include boosting the minimum benefit, adjusting cost of living increases, or providing additional support for those who rely most on Social Security. Lawmakers are also considering targeted measures to provide more support for widows and widowers. Losing a spouse can be financially devastating, especially for those who depended on their partner's income. Proposals include increasing survivor benefits or making it easier for widows and widowers to access the support they need during a difficult time. Improving benefits for disabled workers is another key area of discussion. Many people who become disabled before retirement age rely heavily on Social Security disability insurance. Lawmakers are exploring ways to streamline the application process, increase benefit amounts, and ensure that people with disabilities are not left behind as changes are made to the broader program. Finally, there are ongoing discussions about expanding Social Security coverage to include more workers, such as part-time employees, gig workers, and those in non-traditional jobs who may not currently qualify for benefits. By broadening the program's reach, lawmakers hope to create a more inclusive safety net that reflects the realities of today's workforce. As these debates continue, the future of Social Security remains uncertain, but the search for solutions is more urgent than ever. The challenges facing Social Security are significant, but they are not insurmountable. By taking action now, lawmakers can strengthen the program and ensure its long-term viability. Failure to act would have dire consequences for current and future generations of Americans. It is crucial that our elected officials work together to find common ground. We must protect Social Security for all Americans. This means having a serious conversation about the program's future. The time for action is now.